Greetings, dear suckers. My name's Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And welcome back to Ominous Bequest. We've, I think, cleared out everything in the actual manor. And so we're finally delving into the crypt, where we'll hopefully find the last piece of the diary, assuming it wasn't actually hidden somewhere stupid in the house, and I just, well, let's not think about that. Alright, now here's where things probably start going south, because, well, I don't know if you've noticed, but there have been some slightly ominous things being implied about this place. Where the fuck are my... God. You know, I mentioned in the first video of this series about how many issues there are with this game, that make me wish that more games like it were ever made, so that they could fix a lot of those. The fucking inventory system is one of those. I so miss Mission X for having all keys be on a single key ring. I could just have that on a fucking hotkey. I guess you don't need all keys to be in a single keyring to have them on a hotkey. You just need a hotkey to go to your first key, actually, and then you could just flip through them. Is there I haven't actually checked the controls in a long time. There's a specific hotkey for disengage scouting orb? Doesn't right click do that? Weird. Nah. There's hotkeys for a million different things, but not... whatever. Now then. Ooh. I do not like the sounds of any of that. Hang on. That one looks slightly different. What the? Look at that. It's facing the opposite way from all these. Peculiar. Well, I guess it's nothing. No, I kid. Obviously, I'm gonna see what the fuck's up with that. Don't worry. Not seeing anything. Anything on the wall near it? Doesn't seem like it. How about this side? Oh! There you go. A loose stone. My favorite kind. Now what do you do? You stay out of my reach, because I shot the arrow a bit too far back. God damn it. Cool. What did that do? I didn't even hear anything. That's... Trip and fall? What kind of fuck-ass architecture is this? There must have been some sort of, like, set of stairs or something that's rotten away here, because this does not seem reasonable. Anyway. We're finding a diamond in one of those highs. That's the most obvious secret passageway I've ever seen, or close to it. Martha Farrington, Edward Farrington, Elizabeth Farrington, Bartholomew Farrington, and Selma Farrington. And this also feels like a secret panel of some kind. Either that or a trap, but didn't shoot at me when I walked in, so... anything up here? Don't think so. Okay. Not sure what to do there. Maybe I'm supposed to come out through here. Or... It's gonna be... There's some tiny fucking... I didn't even finish saying it. God fucking damn it. Of course it would be that. Of course. I don't know why I ever even consider the possibility that it wouldn't be. There we go. From 4740 to 5115. That's 375, I think. Very nice. And we're done with the loot requirement. We are making some fucking progress. Anything else? No. Unless there's also some tiny lever hidden somewhere stupid, but I can't see anywhere that it could possibly be hidden, so... Oh well. Alright, here we go. The main attraction. It's interesting. Interesting music change. Here lieth the body of Lord Robert Farrington. Though he has left this world, his bequest will live on eternally. His ominous bequest. At that. Is that diegetic music, or is it just... Well, time to loot his body. Or his lack thereof. Oh. Funny. So what's really going on here, then? I mean, with all the talk of necromancy, maybe he did... Maybe his body was just stolen. But perhaps there never was a body to steal. Might be... Is this some kind of nutty scam? Is this some kind of nutty insurance scam or some shit? Am I being hired? Shit. Indeed, Garrett. Am I being hired to fucking... Rimworth. Funny name. Is this? No, it's just a bit of odd lighting. Fuck. Come on. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. I love these doors, by the way. Just everything about the aesthetics of them, the look, the sound, everything. The way they fit into the grooves in the walls and such. Just everything about them is great. Church fountain, water supply, secondary pipe, normal water, primary pipe, holy water. Ah. There we go. Cool. Undid the damage that Taffer did. Or at least some of it.
This looks like the way out. That'll come in useful later.
Quite. Might need to find a way to open that gate, however. Come on. Come on! There we go. Bloody hell. Okay. That marks my way out. Time to go further within, then. Over to whatever the fuck is making those sounds. I mean, I can probably guess what the fuck is making those sounds. What even are those? Are they supposed to be actual bodies, or are they paintings, or carvings or something? I don't know. Nice little ring of wood. That's one solution. Damn it. Excuse me. It stopped making those sounds. That's slightly worrisome. Anything lower? I don't think I can reach that, not on this. What? Thanks. I definitely didn't press the fucking jump key or anything. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. Thanks. Sure do love it when it just ignores my button presses. That's always fun. Don't think I can reach that. There we go. The lower rung we could reach with that. There's nothing there by the looks of it. This is kind of blocking that. We can work a little bit. Kind of. Yeah, bugger all. Huh. That looks peculiar. What's that? Did that like lower? Is that what the button did? Did it lower that into the ground? That doesn't look natural. Whatever it is, it ain't natural. Burn it, boys. Okay. That's a dramatic sound. Let's go the other way. This feels like a trap. No? Okay. This is the tomb of the nameless Riddler. Oh joy. As in life, so in death does he challenge those of a keen mind. Be wary if you enter, for mistakes will cost you greatly. Fun times. Yeah, those look like spikes, alright. Not sure I'd be able to survive that even if they weren't. Okay. What's this? Progress comes to those who listen. When a light goes out, a tear goes up in flames. Only once man shall triumph over gravity. Or is it only once man shall triumph over gravity? One of those. Actually, I might be able to get down there, triumph over gravity, if I abuse the physics engine a bit. Because those look like rounded slopes. If I... Yeah, okay. Man triumphs over gravity. You'll love to see it. Now... Can I... Ooh, maybe. If I get this just right... I think... Or maybe... Yeah. Damn it. Forgot these are video game spikes. So they kinda just kill you. I wonder if I could survive that though. With more HP. One of the downsides of being on a higher difficulties, less HP normally doesn't matter. Okay. No, 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 no! Okay, but it's doable. I don't even need totally full HP, just mostly. But I'll wait for full anyway. Did I take continual damage? No, just once. Okay. That gives me time to think. Yes! No. Oh. Okay. I hope I didn't need to go that way instead. Nope. Oh my. That looks like quite a lot. How much do I have? 5340 was it? Yeah. This looks like a trap. Ooh, about to sink into there, I think. So yeah. This is not another special horn, just a valuable one. Okay. It's already almost 700, and my goodness, that's what? 935? Holy fucking shit. That's gotta be at least a... That's gotta be a sizable fraction of the entire loot on the map. I mean, that's nearly a fifth of the loot requirement. Okay, let me test this out. Yep, that definitely was a trap. Figured. Okay. Fucking sweet. Now how do I... So wait, what's over this way then? Ah, piss. What's over this way though? Hope it's not... Huh? Okay, it's just... What? Okay, I don't know what the deal is with that place. Okay, whatever. I don't know what the deal is with that place. And I furthermore still have no idea what the actual puzzle here was supposed to be. But, wait, how do I get out? This might be a problem. Water and fire arrow, huh? Oh! Hello, that looks like wood to me. And I do believe it is. Hello? And we're back up here. Still with absolutely no idea what the fuck the puzzle even was, but with every last bit of the loot. Oh yeah. Star Wars, baby. You love to see it. Absolute Garrett victory. Good fucking times. What was it the thingamajig said again? So in death does he challenge those of a keen mind. Be wary if you enter, for mistakes will cost you greatly. Oh, I have a keen mind, alright, just not precisely how you meant it. I believe it was your mistakes that cost you greatly here. Okay. Anyway. And this feels like a trap. That was fun. Oh. Hello. Hi. That is a really goofy looking sword. Looks like something I'd see. It looks like one of those fake swords you'd see at fucking LARPs or Comic-Con or... Huh? I thought I... Something. Hi. Ah, that must be the sword that was talked about before, which means to get it free from this, from this whatever the fuck this is, I'm gonna need holy water. And I know just how to get it. Down here. Hang on. Be back in a minute. Because obviously, I just did turn on those little... Turn on the holy water thingamajigs. So those fountains, fonts, or whatever you want to call them, upstairs, are bound to be overflowing with holy water now. But... it's a long fucking way. And I doubt I'd be able to make it all the way in just 30 seconds. I mean, see how far I can go in 15. No, not in a million years. But, on the other hand, with a holy sponge, what a goofy sounding thing. It's like a SpongeBob found religion. Looks ridiculous. It's even more obvious now, I'd say, that they just copied the shrubbery models for the sponge. I guess maybe if I really rushed here and shot through like one of the first of the slits, but I don't have to care about that. Because I can just do that. And it's still holy. Ah! Hi. And now I get to test it out! Zetamarcast. Very convenient of you to show up here just when I needed a target to practice, to test it out on. Shows me its features, so to speak. There we go. A few more hits. Took a few more hits than I'm particularly comfortable with, but hey. Sure did work. I wonder if I could have killed that guy with the holy sponge. Damn, I should have thought of that before I saved. Oh well. And it gives off light, which is not a good thing. Wow, this is very Godbreaker, isn't it? Not as cool as Godbreaker was, though. Okay. Well, that's all that dealt with then. thought I was gonna fail to mantle for a second there. Now, how do I actually get down? That's the question. Oh, there's a ladder there. I bet I can. Yeah, there we go. How I get up? That's another question. Could you please let me? Ah, there we go. It's like pulling teeth out here. I don't think. Oh yeah, that about works. Okay. Man. You know, so many games try to imitate the lean function in from Thief, allowing it lean side to side. I can't think of a single game that actually copies one of its most underrated functions, the lean forward key. Very, very useful. A lot more than you might expect. But, you know, just another case of games after it poorly aping its aesthetics and jack shit else. Corpse of Brother Sullivan. Quite. Did you just fall, or will you get out of my way? Brother Sorvin's last note. Oh, Builder, forgive my foolishness. No, I did not heed the High Priest's warnings. Now I am dying here, and I do not think rescue will come in time. This is for my brethren who shall continue my explorations. Well, not entirely certain I count, but I did kill the trickster, so among other things, including doing a whole Hammerite ritual to lay the dead to rest and such. So you know what? I'm probably an honorary brethren to you. Certainly more so than that mechanist arsewipe upstairs. I found inscriptions telling about a secret passage in the corridor above, which leads back to the church. One of the body reliefs is different from all others. Oh, that. Yeah. Close to that relief, there is supposed to be a switch that lowers one of the sarcophagi in this room. Indeed. Yeah, kind of already noticed that one. Surprised. You must really not have been paying attention if you didn't. I do not know what lies behind it, but I found clues about a legendary weapon and a hidden chamber full of treasures. The world around me is a blur. I can Well, sucks to suck, Brother Sorvin. Nothing this way? Okay. Stranger, if thou comest unbidden, do not go beyond this point. Well, I comest bidden, actually. So, trap, 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 trap. Ooh, loot. Those are obviously pressure plate thingamajigs, so can I make it over them? If I jump, that'd be really nice. Maybe, I don't think I can make it over all three of them, but I could probably make it over two of them. Ha! Eat shit. you. Come again. Oh my. How valuable were those? Goddamn. Okay. That's obviously a pressure plate. Yeah. Only an offer of dead flesh shall grant the entrance to my study. Damn, I should have brought the body. Shit. Okay. Are these? Yes. Piss. Wait. Is this a boulder trap? Because if it is... Yeah. There we go. I can make it work for me. Now will this work? Damn. Okay, I'm gonna need another boulder, which means I'm probably gonna need to jump onto the middle one? Huh? Nothing happened. Okay, well that works too. Will this... Yes. Oh. Okay. Huh. I was just gonna test if I could, like, ferry him across that way, but apparently neither of those actually do much of anything. What? The fuck is going on? Okay, whatever. Okay, well that works. Cool. I can... Making traps work for you. That sounds like some sort of home ec book or something. Got dead flesh. Come on. I gotta put somewhere specific? Yes, okay. Picky, picky, picky. Alright. What in the god? Oh. That must be the talisman of life. Okay. Here we are in... the inner sanctum of some... bozo. What's this? At last, the Zra Azra is mine. As I had expected, it was in one of the southern Crayman caverns, not far away from the damn mage's chambers. Oh, the Dawn mage's chambers, rather. I had to pull it from the stony grasp of a large statue, representing some kind of deity. The Craymen became rather agitated when they noticed it missing, but they weren't able to follow me. Despite the fact that the Zra Azra is a relic created by Craymen, those primitive creatures have no idea about its real power. I shall call it the Talisman of Life, a much more appropriate name. You just find pronouncing Zra Azra constantly to be cumbersome, don't you? I feel you. I have installed and tested the 3 spires in the beta chamber successfully. When are you going to have a full release chamber? Archmage Celiazar has been easier to manipulate than I thought, but the other Dawn mages are becoming suspicious. Visions of the netherworld haunted my dreams last night, and when I woke up, I felt unusually weak. The Book of Souls' power is diminishing. There are still 5 weeks until my secret daughter turns 18. At her birthday, I shall take her back and perform the ritual immediately. A ritual, huh? Why she gotta be 18? Why does the ritual care about that number in particular? Azakiel came to my study today to deliver a so-called final message from the Order. He was obviously startled seeing my face fully covered by an ancestral breathing mask. Ancestral breathing mask? I took the letter and sent the scribe away. They are asking me to stop my unethical studies. Otherwise, they are going to take all necessary measures to stop me. Fools! You have no perception! During the last decades, I have been making progress in areas they refuse to consider. In the end, they will beg me on their knees to share my wisdom with them. I'll bet. I can feel the grasp of death getting firmer. I do not dare ever take off my mask, not even during sleep. Every day that I awake in my miserable state reminds me that my life is no longer worth living. That's a bit harsh. You have so much to live for. I must go to the Alpha Chamber and project more of my essence into the Book of Souls. Otherwise, I can't endure this damned mortality much longer. Well, we all have our coping methods. I'm always wondering what I'm even picking on these chests. There's no obvious lock. Rope arrow. Peculiar. Especially with how many they've already given me. Ha! I knew that damn thing was suspicious. What is... Hang on. Let me just... Let me just grab this real quick while I'm here.
Only thing left for me to do is to make my exit.
Damn, it doesn't heal me after all. Oh, instead it does that. Talisman of Unlife, perhaps. Oh well, I'm not one to quibble about that shit. I'm of the opinion that the term undead is a really stupid one. I mean, just look at it. Undead. That's utterly retarded. Anyway. Okay. We have everything except one little optional task. What else is there to do? But not get mauled by spiders. Carefully step around the bones so they don't make noises. That's a pretty neat little hazard there. Did I miss? Not sure what that did. But okay. Another secret within the secret. Did it open that up? Or this? Ah, probably this. Come on. Get in there! You dumb shit! There we go. Another important thing about leaning in this game is that it lets you get through stupid shit like that. A secret with $50 in it. Yay. Okay, let me just double check. Yep. I guess that's why they gave me a rope arrow here. Pretty fucking generous with them. I think I probably could have just left every rope arrow I used and still had like half of them left over. But that's not me. And here we go. Back up here. That explains that, okay. Is there anything through here, I wonder? Probably not. What the fuck is this physics? Well, that all went pretty well. I'm sure this is all that there is. And those mysterious voices in the walls mean nothing. And there will be absolutely no further twists whatsoever. And I'm sure the mystery of where that guy's body went is completely irrelevant to everything. As is the mystery of how that opened. Yep, everything is perfectly perfect. Time to go. Shame about the optional objective, but time to go. Not sure what the point of that was. That? Hang on. Yep. Do believe that is the elevator I'm thinking of. This isn't suspicious in the slightest. Well. Anyway. And those aren't suspicious noises in the slightest. I wonder what this note says. Dear Mr. Garrett, first of all, I want to thank you for your invaluable assistance. In a way, it is ironic having to hire a thief to find the treasures hidden in your very own home. But I was fed up with searching all nooks and crannies of this damned manor for secret hiding places. You see, my father was rather paranoid about his valuables getting stolen. And when he passed away, he left me with a testament listing items that were hidden away somewhere in this manor. I was never good at finding such concealments, and asking somebody else to search the house was out of the question. Until I had this most ingenious idea of bringing you into the picture. A master thief, most skillful in his profession. Skillful is spelled with 3 L's, but okay. But easily blinded by his greed. You are indeed very predictable, Mr. Garrett. Grimworth, the antique dealer who hired you, was no one other than I in disguise. I knew the highly exaggerated story about my demise would be reason enough for you to go onto this staged treasure hunt. Luckily, my two sons are as stupid as rocks, so it was clear that you'd be the one to find my testament first. It's hard to argue with that assessment. And here you are, your bag filled with the missing pieces of my father's bequest. As for the horn and the painting, you can keep them. I just mentioned them in my last will, so I could report them stolen and collect the insurance money. The other items I'm going to claim back from you in a few moments. Goodbye, Mr. Garrett. It was a pleasure having you at my service, and I think you'll find your reward quite original. Best wishes, Lord Robert Farrington. Well... shit.
Is this a thief I see before me?
Be gone with you, lout.
Well, this is quite a predicament, is it not? Garrett, trapped in the midst of no less than 6 barracks on marble flooring, stuck in one of the few tiny patches of total deillumination on the entire floor. Nothing but a skillet, a sword that produces light, and a handful of tricks up his sleeve. And nowhere to shoot a rope arrow. Nowhere useful, anyway. How do you suppose he's getting out of this one, hey? You'll just have to find out next time. So until then, I have been Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And remember, dislike the video, unsubscribe if you're for some reason subscribed, and leave a nasty comment in the comment section down below. Fuck you all so much for watching, and so long, suckers.
You're gonna be okay, kid.